I'm just telling you the truth. I know later on I'll be like, I'm just so proud of him. But at the current minute, I'm pissed off. Hey guys, so it's day 2 of the regionals. I'm not at the regionals, I'm at home because we're local to it, so we're not staying. But it's Zach's turn today, Molly's, aka the best horse I own, talent wise. I mean, I love them all. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm trying not to put too much pressure on myself. Which is easier said than done. What was I going to say? I'm going to go home now because I'm leaving for a while and work on the horses in hand. But I also have to edit the podcast, edit yesterday's vlog. Yeah, so I'm going to try and do that as well. I might take it in the lorry with me so I can do it on the way back. Probably won't do it on the way there. Sing it! Not on my own understanding. My something is with the maker of heaven. I'll let him sing it, he's better. Woo! My life. Of the maker of heaven. Guitar in the back. I mean, we can strum out. Back to it. Sorry. Yeah, so that's what we're doing, basically. I have no idea where today's gonna go. I could be extremely happy, extremely sad, but that is the gamble of being an athlete. And look to the future, don't look to the short term. Yes. And there's always another show. Yes. Come on. But yeah, sorry, yeah, I'm gonna go home now. Let's go.
So yeah, my mum's actually, well, was very allergic to horses when I was little, in the sense that I thought, too expensive, you're not having your own horse, and despite that, I was like, no, I'm carrying on, this is it, so.
Daddy! Sprout! Come on in! Woo! Hello! Oh, it's too much. Bye! Bye, Sprout, we're going! In she comes. So, the podcast is all edited, and it's just uploading because I'm at my mum's. It's gonna take ages, so I'm gonna go and do some ponies and do some groundwork with them, and then I don't know, probably get ready. So I've just done Barbie in hand and gave her a little hand graze. I feel like she's kind of reached her limit recently with like how bored she is. So she's got quite naughty on the ground. So I've kind of taken over doing her so I can do the rope stuff with her, just to like work through it, because when she's kicking off, if I just put her back in the box, I know it's hard because obviously she's not doing anything, so it's understandable, but then she doesn't get to stay out as long, two, it's kind of not helping her like education wise. So I've just been working through it, and she's been quite naughty, but this is where I'm so glad I have the groundwork, because now I know what to do with him. Like, she stands up and strikes out, and now I know what to do. And like when she gets really wild and like wants to like trot off, I know what to do. And yeah, I can see like when I bring her back into the box that she's much calmer, much happier, and like listening to me more. So I mean, that is every cloud has a silver lining, right? And this is just that I get to work with her on the ground more. What are you doing? Yeah, and she gets grass, so I mean she's happy. What are you doing? Anyway, that's Barbie's update. Joey says I've just done some jumping on the lunge. Now I'm getting my calories back in. So I've just started to get ready, and yeah, I am a little bit nervous. Trying to not put too much pressure on myself. So what I'm thinking about is, like, I always think gratitude really helps. So like, I'm really thankful that I have a horse like this, I get to go and compete, all that sort of thing. Also, from watching Eagle's test yesterday, I'm really happy with how I rode, so that kind of gave me a little boost. And I just think mistakes can happen. That's kind of like, well, I guess it's a side of competing, isn't it? Like, it can be a split second and you can mess up. But I think what's important to remember in the test, if you make a mistake, is that you can gain the marks somewhere else. And like, don't think when it's gone wrong in one area that you have to like completely melt and fall to bits. You have to keep like pushing for it and keep fighting for it until you do your final halt. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to think about, really. And then also, my best friend last night said to me, because I was like, oh, I just feel like frustrated. I feel like I am a good rider, but I just don't feel like I get the results in the arena. And she was like, I just don't think you've peaked yet. And I was like, oh, that's a nice way of thinking about it. She's like, you just haven't peaked yet. She's like, you're doing really, really well. She said, I think you're an incredible horsewoman, but I just don't think you've like reached that pinnacle time yet. And I was like, oh, that made me feel really good. And she's literally not horsey at all. But she's learning quite a lot from just watching, so yeah. So yeah, I'm going to carry on getting changed and then go and plet the molly up. It's time to shine, baby boy. Oh, you look very posh. You can't see, the lighting's wrong. Posh plaits for a posh boy. Thank you. I will. Oh, is she not giving me one of my fluffy head collars? Look at that tatty thing. It's not tatty, it's not what the horse is in, it's the horse. Okay, have fun.
My dear friend, where have you been? Where have you gone?
Good boy. Lovely. Just go the other way and... Right, impatience.
What did you win? Someone there? Are you listening? Is it too late, my dear friend? We felt the sunshine, we found the gold. We thought we'd be forever young, but now I know we can't keep floating, we have to fall. This is the beat of broken hearts, is it all lost? We can't go on again, 'cause you seem like you want it bad. My head is spinning off the edge, and I'm giving in way too fast, way too fast.
Oh my God. Go on.
My dear friend, you know I give in. Been waiting so long to feel it. All of these years I've been listening. Are you all so numb? Do you still pretend? We felt the sunshine, we found the gold. We thought we'd be forever young, but now I know we can't keep floating, we have to fall.
A bit early, but I'm a bit rusty and a bit... I'll have to shower. Come on, Molly, walk. Oh, and that's dribbling. Come on, walk, Moles.
This is the beat of broken hearts, is it all lost? We can't go on again, 'cause you seem like you want it bad. My head is spinning off the edge, and I'm giving in way too fast, way too fast. Caught up in the flashing light, keeps it dead in my mind, leading me on like it's what. We could go on, but we should know better. We can't go on again, 'cause you seem like you want it bad. My head is spinning off the edge, and I'm giving in way too fast, way too fast. We can't go on again, 'cause you seem like you want it bad. My head is spinning off the edge, and I'm giving in way too fast, way too fast.
Good girl. That was on the marker. Look at the balance. We have a square this time.
I'm being a little bit stroppy at the moment because I was really happy with the test, and that makes me get really nervous that I'm going to get disappointed with the mark, because he had a spook at the beginning. I didn't quite canter directly at C, and there's just like loads of things that start adding up, and I'm just scared that I'm not going to do as well as I want. And then Mum was just like, oh, I watched Laura Willard's test, it was absolutely everything was so spot on and perfect. And then I'm like, yeah, because then I think she, 1, doesn't think I'm as good as her, 2, I start comparing myself, 3, I'm like, I'm not going to do very well, and I just spiral into this mad woman. So that's currently what's happening. It's the regionals, as if it's going to be a good mark. I'm currently throwing another strop because I got 68.25 and I'm like 8th at the moment, and I'm just really disappointed. I'm just telling you the truth. I know later on I'll be like, I'm just so proud of him, but at the current minute I'm pissed off. You're a good boy. So we're home, and I am really proud of Molly. I am. I'm still a bit annoyed. I think he did really well. My little squishy. I'm just a bit annoyed at myself. Okay, so I'm definitely happier than I was when I spoke to you, and I don't think it's because I was angry. The first initial feelings after the test are like, you know, that like hyped up feeling you get when you just want to know how you've done. And I was so proud of him in his test and in the warm-up, because he was, we didn't get it on footage, he was genuinely really nervous when we got him into the warm-up, because it was quite a windy day and they have flags at Summer House, and he was quite scared. And then also the warm-up was quite busy, and because they're novice horses they were quite nervous, and then one of the stewards was quite rude to me about trying to get my number. She was like, wakey, and I was like, oh, and normally that would like really throw me off. I'd be thinking about that and being like, oh my gosh, like stressing out about it. But I kind of now can let that go, because she was probably having a bad day, and she was probably quite tired and cold, so I didn't get wrapped up in that. But yeah, the warm-up, I felt like I really got into him, and he accepted everything, and I was really happy with that. We ran through everything, and then in the test we just had that one spook at the beginning. He was a little wobbly going down his first centre line, but again I think that was just a little bit nerves. And then after that he seemed to really settle into the test and settle into everything, and I'm just so happy. I kind of wish I'd pushed the walk forwards a little bit more, but the risk with that with him is that he'd jog, and I just kind of guess I was playing it a little bit safe because it was a regional test. But yeah, basically after the test it was really tough. I get so upset at myself because I haven't done well enough, and then I think Mum gets upset because she wants me to do well, and she really cares, and then we bicker, and then it's all like, oh no, and then I feel bad, and then we make up, and then we chat about actually what we need to do. And moving forwards, I'm super happy with the horse's way of going. Obviously there's little things I need to get better at, like the halts and stuff, but what I'm not happy with it, but I'm really quite conscious that I need to up my game in everything, is my test riding, like so getting everything at the markers. Now I know where I should be doing everything, but in my mind I'm like, especially with the chopped canter, I just was like, oh, I just want to kind of get it out the way, and I'm like, oh, I don't think it's going to be very good. So I start asking him a bit early, and he was really on my aid, so he did it when I asked him, and I was like, oh. So I just need to basically up my game in that aspect, because I guess I just get frustrated because I feel like now my riding is good, like good enough to be able to win. And I feel like, especially with Zach, he is good enough to win. But we're losing marks in silly places, and that's really frustrating. So I think what I'm going to do is find a judge that is close to me and do some more test riding. So that's like the proactive thing I need to do. I just need to put more time into the test stuff. I put so much time into my training and the horses like on the ground, but I need to put some time into the like finesse side of things, the like accuracy and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm now much happier. I think because the disappointment goes quite quickly that you haven't qualified for the nationals. It's just one of those things, but initially you're a bit like, it's tough. So yeah, I'm really pleased with him. You know, he's our first homebred. I've trained him from day one, so that's really amazing to say I've done that. Yeah, so I'm just looking at all the positives, but also not having my head in the clouds and making sure that I'm moving forwards from this. And yes, I have, come here, I have stolen my dad's dog. Come here. Yeah, she says, what am I doing here? It's a wee scary guy. I'm not sure about this. No. So what I'm going to do now is I'll probably finish the vlog here, but I'm going to edit yesterday's vlog and today's vlog, and then load them up, or load one up at least, and then maybe go back home to drop the dog off and say hi to the parents. But yeah, that is the end of this vlog. Monumental one, because yeah, like I said, it's our first homebreds, first regionals. But yeah, I really hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have any like ideas of how you think I can get better at my test riding, I would love to hear them. I'd just love to hear, yeah, I like hearing your opinions on stuff. Well, most of your opinions. Not the trolls. They're not so appreciated. But yeah, just let me know what you guys thought of his test and his way of going and like stuff, and if you think that there's anything I can do to help my test riding, let me know. I'm stroking the dog. And yeah, I will see you for the next one. Say bye, buddy. Bye, everybody.